Hi, I'm Monica from Close to My Heart, and you're watching Artbooking Made Easy. On today's episode, I'll show you how to think outside the theme. As you know, the Cricut Artbooking cartridge is designed around 15 layout themes and 10 mini album themes. But you can take your beautiful works of art beyond these themes and scrapbook lots of different events and people using the images on this cartridge. Let me show you some everyday events I've scrapbooked using some of the themed Artbooking die cuts. You're going to love turning on the creativity and thinking beyond the theme. Our first layout spotlights 3 cute kids playing at a neighborhood splash pad. You'll probably never guess that some of the fun images came from the travel mini album keys on the Artbooking cartridge. You'll find them on page 38 and 39 of the booklet included in the collection. All I did was use the real dial size on your Cricut machine to enlarge the images for my 12 by 12 layout. When you look at the travel images as a group, it's obvious they're themed around trips. But if you look at them individually, you'll find they're actually quite versatile. Take, for instance, these mini album pages with the hole punches. I love the cute scallops at the bottom and decided to use them as photo mats on my splash pad layout. I simply trimmed the holes off and used the rest for a photo mat. I used an 8-inch and a 6-inch real doll size to fit my photos. The most striking image on my layout is the blue circle overlay that is also part of the travel mini album. This is the mini album size, and here is how I adapted it for my 12 by 12 layout using real dial size. I used the real dial size of 11.5 inches to cut the overlay, and then I cut it in half and attached to both pages of my layout before securing with adhesive. Make sure the placement of your 2 pieces line up. It's really a neat visual effect. I love how the circles remind me of water bubbles. It's the perfect overlay for a water theme layout. It's so easy. My next everyday layout is of a little girl holding 2 small bunnies. For this layout, I used Cricut die cuts from the Together layout theme on page 60 and 61. These images are designed for 12 by 12 layouts featuring love, weddings, Valentine's, anniversaries, engagements, and so forth. But why not use some of them for everyday events like playing with the pets you adore? I also used the mini album pages from the first layout as photo mats on this layout as well. I just love these dainty scallops. The Together layout images can be used with so many themes, especially this picture frame overlay. Simply fill in the blank spaces with whatever accents your theme best. I've added coordinating background and texture paper for some of my spaces, filled others with stamped background, and left others open so my base page colors show through. You could also fill them with photos or journaling. For this cute heart accent, I cut the heart and ribbon image out of slate cardstock. Then I cut it again using smoothie cardstock. The smoothie heart is actually the negative space on the die cut, but that's what I used and layered it with foam tape over the slate heart and ribbon. I did the same thing with this heart and ribbon. Make sure you save your leftover die cuts and their negative images for other projects. Birthdays are always a cause for celebration and scrapbooking. There are a lot of images on the Artbooking cartridge you can use to dress up a party layout. Again, just think outside the theme. For this cute birthday boy layout, I used Cricut images from 2 different mini album themes, the Top Secret key on page 43 and the Inspiration key on page 44. This zigzag overlay is from the Inspiration mini album. This is what it looks like cut for an 8 by 8 album. But I wanted it larger for my 12 by 12 layout. The other thing you'll notice is this overlay is not a perfect square. It's more of a rectangle. It's designed that way so it doesn't cover up the ring holes on the mini album. So there's a couple of things I did so I could use it on my layout. First, I sized it at 11 inches on the real dial size, which gave me an overlay of about 11 inches by 10 inches. Then I mounted it on honey cardstock I'd cut to 11 by 11, so I had about an inch strip not covered by the overlay. This solid honey strip gave me another pop of color and a perfect place to add a title. Yes, your overlay doesn't have to cover your entire page. Sometimes it's just fun to have a little area without the overlay pattern for adding accents or titles you really want to stand out. Look at this cute journaling title, Notes. It's from the Top Secret mini album, but it's perfect for drawing attention to journaling on my layout. My page titles, Capture the Details, and Discover are from the inspiration keys, which would typically be used to show the little details of things that inspire you or to encourage you to discover what inspires you. However, by pairing the titles with the birthday layout, we are reminded that it really is the little details of our kids' lives that we want to capture and remember. We want to hang on every moment of their youth and discover life with them. As you browse through your Artbooking cartridge booklet, looking at all the wonderful themes for layouts and mini albums, keep your mind open to other possibilities using the images you see. Just because it's in the travel, summer, or freedom section doesn't mean that that's the only way you can use the images. Let your creativity make connections with all those memories you want to capture, from a trip to the zoo to your son's first day of school or to a daughter's dance concert. Artbooking can help you easily transform your layouts into works of art. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, and keep checking Jeanette Linton's blog to learn more about the Artbooking cartridge. If you would like to purchase the Artbooking cartridge for your own creative paper crafting, contact your Close to My Heart independent consultant or go to closetomyheart.com to find a consultant in your area.